You ready to see what all this hype is about, Cade?
Man, I'm pretty good, too. Just watch my tape.
Oh, I seen the tape. You all right.
Well, you'll see a little more tonight. Pay attention.
All right, bet.
All right.
Getting closer to midpoint of the season, Brent, what should coaches be thinking about at this time of the year?
Well, this is a time when teams can start to lose a little bit of focus. So how does a coach keep the team fresh, looking at different ways in which you might involve a different play, a different scheme? That helps the players kind of revolve around new ideas.
Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
The league is still buzzing about that recent game. A new league record for three-pointers in a game, topping the old mark of 14 by Klay Thompson in 2018. The new three-point record holder told me, all of the credit keeps going to my teammates because they kept looking for me and getting me great looks. An unreal game. Kevin?
He is fantastic in every sense of the word. The starters for the Utah Jazz, the 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. Colin Sexton is out there with MP, and it's Markkanen in at the 3.
And cutting to the rim with assertiveness, MP has no problems taking charge.
To the paint, out to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit, and a wide open look for Cunningham. Off target from three-point range. The drive by MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Power and grace, MP. Boy, that's fun to watch.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Thompson. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Bogdanovich finds Thompson. 6 to shoot. Cunningham for 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You've got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
And watching Bojan Bogdanovic is just so fun. Must be great to be his teammate.
Yeah, he's got so much skill, and he's one of the more dependable players on the floor. He rebounds, he shoots at a high level, he plays with heart, whether it's banging down low or shooting from 3. This guy makes contributions.
Here's MP after the basket by Detroit. Sexton for 3, and Utah another 3.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
There's the pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Duran. He kicks to Thompson. Hayes with the screen for Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah leading. Sexton the pass to Wilson. And the dunk by MP.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Now here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Thompson. Bogdanovich with a screen on Markkanen. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Collins. Thompson misses. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
And here's Hayes after the three-pointer from John Collins.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Wilson, down low, Collins. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Collins has got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Morris is checked in for the Pistons. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in. Pistons trail by 9. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And this speaks to how poised MP is, not allowing the physical contact to alter the shot.
The Jazz making a switch here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Utah Jazz.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Shots good by Duren.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
George against Morris. Wasted no time on that one.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside Bogdanovich. That three off the mark. Jazz leading by 12. MP dishes to Clarkson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Wilson's got his third assist on the night. And here are the Pistons now. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Duren pulls it in. The feed now to Bogdanovich. Over George. Bogdanovich, no luck. And a deep three from MP. And so it's MP making things happen for Utah. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's George, and it's Wilson in at the 3. Now here's Wilson. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Olynyk can't hit. You know, Greg, for the Olynyks, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was the coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game. And with Marvin Bagley III, Brent, it just feels like he's been snake-bitten in his young career.
Yeah, but Greg, you know this. If you can hang in there and stay confident, then you get a second chance. And with that second chance, maybe this opportunity for Marvin Bagley is going to be the one where we can show that talent. Remember, second overall pick back in 2018.
You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
And Detroit has possession, following the bucket by the Jazz.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. MP kicks to George. Pass to Clarkson. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Takes it from 10, and that one, good.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Utah calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated.
He's checked in for Utah. MP comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morris kicks to Thompson. Back to Morris. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. Wilson grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Collins. A D by Bogdanovich. Pistons trail by 16. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Cleveland was phenomenal. He had an impressive number of points, and that was a season high for him in scoring. It was a night to remember. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Outside for Sexton. MP outside. Collins setting the pick for MP. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at MP. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into him.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade.
Jazz leading by 16. The three from MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 16.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Cunningham outside. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Sexton the pass to MP.
Cunningham using his length right there to affect that shot.
And so it's the Utah Jazz taking a 19-point lead into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Yeah, they gotta like the look of their next few games. Some soft targets in there. That's no reason to take it easy on them. Gotta drop that hammer. Boom!
Big fella not cutting them any slack. That's how we do it here at 2K. And fellas, looking now at the first half of play, ground to make up a major deficit for the Detroit Pistons.
Zero intensity on D. They're letting shooters get whatever they want. That's why this team is getting whipped.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. When you don't put out the effort defensively, you're likely to get embarrassed.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Up front, it's Bogdanovich at the 4 and Duren at the 5. He's out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Bogdanovich wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 5.
Total focus from Bogdanovich on that shot. Ready to fire off the feed.
And the Frenchman, Killian Hayes. An intriguing prospect, don't you think, Brent? Who still has room to improve.
Well, especially on offense, Kevin. He has versatility. He's had a couple of flashes where he's had stretches of consistency. Now let's make that a night-to-night thing.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Here's Hayes. Thompson up top. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP deciding where to go with it. The pass to Kessler. And here's MP for 3.
Come get it, come get it.
Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 21. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham finds Thompson. Cunningham outside. Over Collins. On the mark with the 15-footer. Cunningham's got 20 points.
Yeah, Cade hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
There's a screen. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Cunningham against Sexton. Inside. Here's Duren. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Collins, and the rebound goes to the Pistons. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Cunningham against Sexton. Now, here's Cunningham. He's tightly guarded. Thompson a screen on Sexton. Here's Cunningham. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Sexton. And so, MP will bring it up for the Jazz. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Watch how MP uses that dribble move to open things up. He got the defender way out of position.
Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And Hayes kicks to Cunningham. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Detroit, no good that time either. Wilson inside. Hayes on him. MP, good. 20 points for him.
MP has all the confidence in the world. Excellent job not being distracted by the defense.
Hayes the pass to Cunningham. Passes it to Duren. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 2 points. That one goes. That's now 22 points for MP.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Can they get it? Green for 2 points. Bogdanovich has got 7.
For the position he plays, Bogdanovich good at directing traffic, creating chances to score.
And the Jazz call time here. Bagley, he's checked in for Detroit. Morris comes in for Cunningham. Utah also making some changes. Olynyk comes in for Walker Kessler. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Lauri Markkanen. MP outside. 1:30 left in the third quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, not just a fantastic basketball player, MP also a great example for all the youngsters out there off the floor.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Utah.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker. Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
It's stolen by Bagley. Burks the pass to Morris. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Bagley sets a screen for Burks. The rebound by the Jazz.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen it.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Jazz have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wiseman, no good off the front iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Olynyk sets a screen for MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Clarkson against Cunningham. Bagley with a screen on Clarkson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Jazz. They finish off the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. Live from Little Caesars Arena. And with the fourth quarter upon us, look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Bogdanovich comes in for Bagley. Thompson, he's checked in for Burks. And Hayes subbed in for Morris. MP's checked in for Utah. And Bogdanovich kicks to Thompson. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Clarkson, stolen by Clarkson. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got George. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. MP out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Cunningham looking it over. And the NBA, Brent, doing away with positions for the post for all-NBA teams. We could see some interesting all-NBA teams now, though, with that in mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin, especially in a game that is dominated by wings and guards because of player movement and three-point shooting. But I love it. You're rewarding the guys who have had phenomenal seasons and are deserving of that kind of recognition.
That's good from Cunningham. Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior. And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Kicks to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Unloads. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Olynyk, a screen on Thompson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Taken away by Hayes. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
Quick hands by Hayes with the steal there, and he gets that fast break going.
MP against Thompson. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Screen by MP. And George kicks to MP. And with this new in-season tournament, great, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Wilson against Thompson. Olynyk sets a screen for MP. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Here's Wilson over Thompson. Shot's good by Wilson. MP's got 31 points. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Outside for George. Outside Wilson. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And MP throws it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
So is the hype real? What do you think?
Good game, man. You played good.
You know what? You too, bro. Hey, better luck next time.